See me right, guys?
That's pretty heavy. I feel like some of them don't believe you.
That's what I mean about being upset.
All right, we're talking about you guys cameoing in movies. Let's focus on the actual actors who are in our Star Wars movies. And you've got a real challenge ahead of you. A character like Han Solo, everyone has an impression in their mind of what that character was. So what's casting? What's that process like for you guys?
I mean, we thought from the very beginning this was the hardest casting challenge of all time. I mean, the biggest boots to fill you can possibly imagine. You know, try to get someone who can capture all of those essences that you think of as Han. And so we did a very, very, very exhaustive search. We saw over 3,000 people for the part.
All across the world, right? We casted like 5 or 6 different offices, acting schools all across America and the UK.
Like cowboy bars, like everything you can imagine. Trying to find someone who was like, wanted to make sure we turned over every rock to find someone who had this sort of charisma and this sort of maverick sort of swagger. And
Turns out that was a total waste of money because the person who got the part was the first person to audition. Literally the first person to walk in the door. Kathy, I apologize for saying that. It's nice to be sure, though. Okay.
Well, now that
anyway,
you're sure.
so you want to say who it is?
The best kept secret in the identity of this person is Alden Ehrenreich.
Oh, shit. There you go, Tom. Nice.
Welcome, Alden.
Thank you. Hi, everybody.
You just flew in yesterday, right?
Yeah, I flew in yesterday.
Yeah, well, thanks so much for coming to the panel. Thanks for making it the celebration. Did you get any chance to look around the show?
No, I didn't.
Probably not.
No,
But
this is my first taste of it. Yeah.
We're keeping you under wraps here, so maybe we'll put a helmet on you sometime and just kind of say, well, now I told you, so I can't do that kind of thing. So what was it like? I mean, as they said, you were the first to audition, and then you had to wait while they wasted the time of 2,999.
Yeah. Well, I went in a few times, and just the whole time, I mean, when it first came along, I knew kind of everybody would be going out for it, and I read the sides, and I loved them, and I thought, all right, who knows, but let me give it a shot. And then I auditioned for about 6 months, and I went. The coolest part of that audition process was I went on the Falcon, and that is, I mean, kind of what you were saying, Ryan. It's like it's pretty unbelievable, and you get there, you kind of have, as a kid, like this character, especially, you play make believe, and you imagine, and you kind of imagine what it would be like. So when you get there, you're like, oh yeah, okay. Here it is, you know, and it's pretty incredible. So I'm just very, very excited. Yeah.
So you're screen testing aboard the Falcon, because I imagine you're trying to see whether or not you have chemistry with the Falcon.
Yeah.
Any other co-stars that you would screen test with?
Yeah, Chewbacca, which is pretty incredible. I'd never acted with a Wookiee, so that's a whole different thing, which is pretty, yeah, it's amazing. I mean, I had the blaster, did the whole kind of costume and everything. It was awesome. Yeah.
President Charlie, you were telling me that there was something particular about Alden's reaction, or perhaps maybe you laughed at the expected reaction, because you watched thousands of people do that first discovery of the Falcon and Chewbacca, and you saw a trend. But,
well, I mean, only the finalists made it onto the actual.
oh, I see, all right.
And Chewbacca wouldn't have put
We wasted
forward
money, but not that.
Oh, okay. But you would say that there was a commonality in that reaction, though, right?
Yes, I mean, it's such a surreal experience for anybody to like, all right, walk on, here's the Millennium Falcon, here's the, here's this is the lounge, this is the cockpit, and here's a 7'3" giant talking bear man. And for everybody it was like the first 20 minutes of like trying to shoot a screen test, everyone was just like,
We didn't even roll the camera. We're just like, they need to get this out of the system.
It's pretty neat.
What was your trick, Alden, to not do that, to not freeze up by it?
Well, I mean, kind of so, it's like, there's something about it that just felt like so exciting that I think that was more exciting than it was nerve-wracking. Like, actually being on the Falcon after having seen it for so long, it's just, it's pretty, you just kind of immediately go like, oh, okay, cool, yeah.
So, who have you told?
Well, this is kind of where everybody's gonna find out. The one person I did tell was my mom, but this is basically where everybody's gonna find out. Although people have been coming up to me and saying congratulations, and I kind of go like,
What was your mom's reaction?
she's pretty thrilled. It's amazing with this, like with other roles I've gotten, people go like, wow, it's so exciting, and with this one she was just like, what? You know? And she actually just recently, she's moving out of town that I grew up in, and she just found a box with my Star Wars toys and all the Han Solo action figures I had, so she just sent me a picture of all of those, yeah.
We have that photo. Do we have that photo? Do we? All right, well, we'll go to the area.
I'm sure some people have that toy.
You got Boss too, nice.
I like the Tupperware.
Yeah, I like the setting.
You got some previous going on here.
Yeah,
Right, that's my mom's handwriting.
She wants to be first camera operator on this movie,
I love this because then you got the doubly good news that you're in a Star Wars movie and your mom never threw out your Star Wars toys. So that's
Maybe very disorganized.
Yeah, that's.
All right, so where are you guys in terms of you said you guys just moved to London to start this process. I mean, when are cameras going to roll on this movie, you figure?
Probably end of January, early February, right around then. So we've got a good 6 months of prep. There's a lot of sets to design and build and characters and robots, droids, and aliens and crazy creatures for Neil and his team to build. So there's a lot of prep work that goes into a movie like this. You can't just sort of like show up and be like, oh, we'll shoot at a Starbucks.
And is this your first time working with a British crew?
Yeah, we're really excited. We're using a lot of the same crew that were on Ryan's movie and Rogue One. We're sort of some from each camp, and they are the best in the business. So you can already tell from the people that we're working with us, going to be a dream working with people as talented as this.
So Ryan, having just completed your principal photography or being just that close to completing it, any words of advice after having worked for months with this British crew? How to keep them happy?
Tea.
Oh yeah, give me some tea. Lay it on me.
No, I'm kind of envious. Like, being at the end of this, I kind of wish that we could just keep filming because I mean, you said it, it's just like the best people in the business. It's amazing, and I'm really envious that you guys get to. It's like I feel like I'm coming out of a ride and seeing you guys in line about to go into it, and my hair is standing up, and like my eyes are wide, and I'm like, oh. But I'm really excited to experience you guys in
What football team should we root for to ingratiate ourselves? Broncos,
probably
maybe the Denver Broncos.
Well, it seems only fair. I mean, we have a director offering advice to directors who are about to begin their journey. Alden, you're about to begin your journey in a Star Wars movie. It seems only fair to bring out an actor who's just recently completed something. with 2 Star Wars movies under his belt now. Let's bring him out and see what kind of advice he has to offer. Would anyone be interested? Any fans of FN 2188?